This week on Test Drive, we've decided to do things just a little bit different. Instead of testing just one vehicle, we're going to do two complete test rides on two competing ATVs and let you decide which one suits you best. Up first on the chopping block is Polaris's Sportsman Touring 850 LE. Polaris doesn't ever do anything at half throttle. If the crew in Roseau is going to build an ATV, they're going to go all out, and the 850 Touring LE is a prime example. The Sportsman Touring features a number of innovations unique in the industry, starting with its chassis design and longitudinal motor layout. We have said it before, but it's worth saying again. Ergonomically speaking, the longitudinal layout of the Sportsman's 850 mil is the most impressive thing to happen to ATV ergonomics ever. Having a high-output 850cc twin-cylinder single overhead cam EFI engine mounted sideways in the chassis results in 33% more room in the footwell areas. That means the rider can get their knees and feet closer together than any other ATV in history. To accomplish this motor placement and still have room for the CVT transmission, the clutches were repositioned on top of each other under the rear seat, and the drive belt runs vertically. Sound complicated? It is, but it works, and that's what counts. We've been over the benefits of this setup on a single-seat Sportsman many times, but these benefits do translate to the passenger on a touring model as well. More room for the driver means more room for the passenger, and while the passenger's feet still need to clear the clutches on the extended chassis Sportsman, this is a very spacious and comfortable ATV for both occupants. You're going to hear Mark and I talk a lot about the safety benefits of a two-up ATV today, and that's with good reason. Statistically speaking, riding two-up on an ATV built for one is extremely dangerous. Here at Trax, we firmly believe the only way to ride two-up is on an ATV built for two. Fortunately, no compromises need be made for a driver to have a safe two-up ride. Polaris' Sportsman Touring rides on the same double A-arm rolled IRS and dual A-arm anti-kickback front IRS as the one-up models, and yields a pillowy soft 9 inches of front and 10.2 inches of rear preload adjustable travel. Already incredible handling is aided by Polaris' perfectly tuned, speed-sensitive EPS power steering system that does a stellar job of insulating the driver from unwanted feedback through the handlebars. Interestingly enough, we really feel that the extended length of the Sportsman Touring chassis actually provides a smoother, plusher ride and more predictable handling than that of the shorter chassis Sportsman 850 models. Until we rode the Sportsman Touring, we didn't think that was possible, but now we know it is. To ensure the tagline, "smoothest riding," holds true for not just the driver, but the passenger as well, Polaris has developed the industry's first Comfort Ride rear seat suspension system, which consists of a pivot point at the front and a small shock under the rear of the passenger seat. Any sharp jolt or hard hit that would typically toss the passenger is now absorbed into cushiony plushness. When your passenger's had enough and it's time to go for a blast on your own, the amazing versatility of the Touring platform really begins to show. Our SE model came with a small storage box that replaces the rear seat when it's time to ride solo. This rear seat delete box is available as an accessory for any Touring model, and once installed, transforms the Touring into a fully capable, smooth riding, excellent handling one-up ATV no rider should ever feel self-conscious to be seen on. To round out all the innovation, functionality, and flexibility that make the Sportsman 850 Touring one of our all-time favorite rides, Polaris literally opened the floodgates and outfitted this vehicle with all their standard goodies, including on-demand true all-wheel drive with turf mode, standard lockable front storage box, fully featured and easy-to-use digital gauge, and on top of all that, our SE version includes handguards, mirrors, heated grips for both the driver and passenger, a set of sweet black machined aluminum 14-inch wheels, and finally, a 2,500-pound winch. Honestly, what more could you ask for? Two-up capability with one-up performance, the best ride in the biz, features out the wazoo, and aggressive style to boot. If the Sportsman 850 Touring doesn't ring your bell, man, I go straight to the doctor, because there's a good chance your bell's broken.